All right, well, welcome to World History Honors. So we are going to start. First and foremost, my name is Miss Bennett. I was not here at Plant last year because I had a kid. Okay, this is my little monster. His name is Henry, but we call him Hank. My husband is like super Southern. And I've never shown photos in class before, but I'm showing them this year because in case you didn't notice when you arrived, I had on a face mask and a face shield, which I've been bonking all day. So I'm getting used to it because my little man is not vaccinated and cannot be vaccinated. He's a little less than a year and a half. So of course I understand that you can make a choice whether to wear a mask or not wear a mask, and it is completely up to you. But if you don't mind, if you don't care if you wear one or not, I prefer if you wear one just because my little monster and I'm just trying to protect him. So that's Henry. You don't even care. You don't even like. All right, so if you can wear a mask, great. It's completely up to you, but if you'd like to wear a mask, that would be very appreciated. Like I said, my name is Bennett. I teach AP World and World History Honors. I think it is really important that you know that I know there's a difference between AP and honors. Isn't that a relief? Because you don't want to be doing all the crazy stuff they are, because that stuff's awful. Like they have a vocab quiz tomorrow, they have homework tonight, like ugh, their life's hard. Our life will not nearly be as complicated. Does that work for you? If you do your job every single day, you will not have homework. Does that work? So every single day, we will work 47 minutes. From the moment you walk into my class to the moment you leave, we will be working. Okay? If you do that, we won't have homework. Except for, of course, like to study for a test, or if you fall behind because you're quarantined, you're just like out sick with a cold, or you have school business, then of course you have homework that's reasonable, yes? Perfect. So, we work every single day, bell to bell. What we're currently looking at is your do now. Every single day you walk into my classroom, you will take the assigned seat in which you're currently sat in, and you will answer the question that is projected. Everything that you do in my class will be graded. Everything. So, all of your do nows are worth points. Every single thing that we do is worth points. Isn't that a relief? I don't know about you. I consider my time valuable. If I'm going to be here, I want to be earning something. Yes?
At this time, any student with an inconsistency on their schedule, please send those students to guidance. Again, same rules. Any student missing a period, double periods, anything like that. Thank you.
Perfect. So, with that being said, let's talk about today's do now. Is there a country in Europe that you would like to visit? What do we got? Any opinions? What do you got, Gavin?
Well, I have a question.
Sure.
I'm not sure what countries are in Europe.
Okay, that's a great question. Who can give me a couple countries in Europe? No, that's absolutely fair. That's what our map is going to be doing that we're doing Friday. Like, we're literally coloring a map to make sure everyone has a frame of reference for where things are in the world, because you are just the only brave enough person to say it. So thank you. No judgment here. I am appreciative. So who can raise your hand and just give me countries in Europe that you know of? Yes.
France, Italy, Czech Republic, and Slovakia, Slovenia.
Yeah, I mean Russia, half of it's in Europe. Well, not half, dimensionally, geographically, but Russia. You've got Spain. You've got Portugal. All of those. Pretty much anyone. If you think white people, they're coming from Europe. So when you think, no, it's a completely rational way to think about things, right? I mean, how we all started before we started really culturally mixing is if you're a white, you're from a white northern territory, Europe is going to have the largest population because they have the best farmland that high north of the equator. If you have brownish skin, your origins are coming from the eastern side of the Mediterranean into the Middle East. If you are black skin tone, dark skin tone, you're coming from Africa or in your Pacific Islands. Why were colors all based on our ethnic backgrounds? And those ethnic backgrounds have an effect because of the environments in which our ancestors were born into. That's it. Okay? All right. So if you could pick a country in Europe to visit, where would you go, Addison?
I said France.
Okay, France happens to be my favorite European country. Why do you love France, or why are you interested in France?
Because all the pictures I've seen are really pretty, and I've always wanted to go
There you go, absolutely. It's very pretty. What is something about France? Can anyone tell me anything about France? We talk about France a lot. They lose a bunch of wars. Eiffel Tower is in France. What else is in France? What do you got? The Louvre, the largest museum in the world. The reason why, if you look at European countries post World War II, Paris wasn't bombed. It wasn't bombed. If you go to Paris today, it looks exactly the way you think it should look. Like you get there and you see the old buildings with the really cool courtyards in the center. It looks the way you think Paris would look like. England does not. London specifically got bombed to hell during World War II. Okay? Why did Paris get saved but London got bombed? Why? What do you got?
Because it was like historically.
Well, London's historic too.
And they
still-
surrendered quicker.
Well, they got conquered really, really quick. It's because Hitler wanted the art. And where's the art center for Western Europe? France, Paris specifically. So, a lot of the most valuable art in the world is located in the Louvre, which happens to be in Paris. Anyone here been to the Louvre? It's the largest museum in the world. No? Are we Beyonce fans? Okay, her and Jay-Z. I can't think of the name of the song at the moment. It escapes me. And I love Beyonce, so I'm a little embarrassed to say. Can't think of the name of it, but she was in the Louvre. Mona Lisa? Yes? Have we heard of the Mona Lisa? Hello. Okay, thank you for acting like you're alive. Thank you. That is in the Louvre, for instance. Where else? Where else? What do you got? George, where do you want to go? You have no idea.
Anywhere.
You don't want to travel anywhere.
No.
What's your favorite type of food?
I eat anything.
Okay, but you have no favorites, George. Why are you making this harder than it has to be? Just pick a country in Europe, dude.
Greece.
Greece. Greece is an amazing country. Why do you want to go to Greece? Beautiful beaches. There you go. Thank you, George. Coming in clutch. Okay, here we go. Greece is known for its beaches. It's known for its Greek Isles. Pretty much, if you've ever seen these really beautiful photos of beaches, it's either in Greece or in Thailand. Okay, like Bali and the Pacific islands over there. It's either pretty much in those two major regions. Okay, what is the name of the famous civilization that was in Greece? Huh? What do you got?
Spartans.
The Spartans, absolutely. Like this is Sparta and they kick the guy down the hole, yes? Okay, come on, we've seen that movie. Okay, the Greek civilization, it's the first major civilization of Western culture. It is eventually going to fall and it's going to be overthrown by the Romans who are coming from Italy. Okay, they're going to create this huge empire. All right, where do you want to go, Noah?
I said France.
France? Why France?
Because Paris is there and food looks good.
Oh, hell yeah, man. It's the culinary capital of the world. Okay, France, absolutely. What do you got, Manny?
I chose Italy because it famously has some of the best food in Europe.
Yeah.
And
Hell
it has
yeah.
also some of the nicest scenery and some of the most interesting historical landmarks.
There you go. There you go. Are you taking AP Art History? Manny, I think that's a class for you, friend. Anyway, Italy is going to have tons and tons of art and culture, of course. Anyone can tell me any other cities in Italy? Because I'm focusing on Italy because that's our first unit, is fall of Rome. What is another major city besides Rome? Huh? Venice. And what is Venice famous for?
I don't know. I just remembered it.
Okay, when you see Venice, it
Yeah,
is
Venice.
like super unique because of what? Cameron, were you saying something? Oh, I thought you were saying something. Hold on, I've already talked to you too. What do you got, Gavin?
Is it because like those like the buildings how like the water is like?
Yeah, it's built on water. It's built on water. Everything is floating in waters and stuff like that. And if you haven't gone to Venice, I would make it a big priority because eventually it's going to completely sink into the Mediterranean. So it will not exist for probably your grandchildren for sure. It's sinking, it's falling apart, and they're going to start letting tourists come. So if you're interested in seeing Venice, I would get there soon. Okay? Pisa, what's famous about Pisa? It's leaning, yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There you go. It's the original tourist trap. Guess what? It was kind of designed to lean a little bit because they wanted people to come see it. So since it's been built, people have been going to see this Leaning Tower. There you go. Okay? Bologna is another famous. What's famous from Bologna? Bologna.
For real?
Yeah. Bologna comes from Bologna, which is a spiced ham. So that part of Italy is known for its ham. It's spiced ham, bologna. What we call bologna. Bologna is from Bologna. Yeah. So Tuscany, all these different parts. Cool. All right. Anywhere outside of Italy? Justin, what did you write down?
England?
England. Hell yeah. Are you a Harry Potter fan? Is that why?
No.
Oh, I am. So I was hoping kindred spirit. All right. Why do you want to go to England?
Because my favorite YouTuber KSI lives there.
You're what?
Favorite YouTuber KSI.
What is that? What is that? What are they into?
I
What is his thing? You're a YouTuber. Like what's he into?
videos.
Okay, like funny videos, like
Yeah.
okay. I don't know anything, so I was just asking. Okay, England. Anyone here want to go to England? Anyone here been to England? Okay. You better put that phone down, Miss Miller. That's for sure. Thank you, kindly. Okay. England is not known for what? And when people talk about England, they always say it has terrible pizza. Terrible food. It's not known for being a culinary center. Right, Noah? Because, you're Googling that to check. You're far away, dude. I'm not up here for my own entertainment. Thank you. Yes, sir.
I was gonna say terrible weather too.
Yes, it rains all the time in England, for sure. So, all right. So every single day you're going to come in and you're going to complete a do now. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm asking you about what countries you want to visit is because my job, I have a twofold job here. First thing, the most important thing, this is a graduation requirement. If you fail my class, you have to retake this class. And if you fail it enough times, you cannot graduate. Okay? So if you fail it this year, you'll take it next year. And if you fail it next year, you'll take it your senior year. And if you fail it again your senior year, you're not graduating and you're going to be left behind. Okay? So it is a graduation requirement. You have to pass 2 major tests. You have a midterm and a final. You need to pass both in order to get the graduation requirement. That's obviously goal number 1. Yes? We can all agree we wouldn't be here unless we had to be here. Yes? However, that is a little bit of a low bar, if you will. I believe that my goal, my job as a history teacher, especially in honors, is to inspire you to want to travel. I love to travel. I work 2 jobs. I teach, obviously, in case you haven't noticed. And the second thing is I bartend. Okay, so on weekends and nights, I hustle real hard, make a lot of money so I can save it up. And during the summer, my husband and now kid, because it's only a year and a half, so it's kind of weird having a kid, we travel. Okay, I've been to Europe a bunch of times. My husband's a huge fan of lying on a beach. His favorite place in the whole wide world is Hawaii, and I pay for that with my second job. Okay? I love to travel. I feel like it's my job to pass on my love for travel. With that being said, my goal is to teach you about places in history that I have to pass the damn test, but second of all, to inspire you to want to go. So, my first unit that I'm teaching you is the fall of Rome. My goal is, by the time I finish teaching you about Rome, you want to go and see Rome and experience it for yourself. When our next unit is going to be the Byzantine Empire. And when I finish teaching it, my goal is to inspire you to want to go to Turkey and see Istanbul and see Asia Minor and see all of these ancient ruins that are located there and the Silk Road and all of these bazaars and all of the spices that are coming through there. That is my goal. So, twofold, to be your tour guide as well as, of course, to pass the exam. In front of you, you all have a syllabus that says World History Honors. Please take that out. Okay, I am not going to read it to you because you're all more than capable. However, this syllabus is also located here in your Canvas. Now, Canvas is where I will be posting absolutely everything. I am a huge proponent of giving you as much information as possible and allowing you to be successful. This is what your Canvas looks like. Oh, to a degree. This is the teacher view, but okay. You will notice that it has the syllabus posted. You will notice that it has your Fall of Rome notes, which you also picked up. You'll also know it has the primary, which you just picked up. It has a world map, and it has a quiz. This quiz is live, and you can take it today if you want. There's no assignment due yet. It's due the 20th, so you have more than enough time because it's going to take a little bit of effort. What I would like you to do is take out your phone. Now you can take it out. Noah, Miss Miller, please feel free to take out your phone now and take out to Canvas, please. If you go into Canvas, you will see all of these things posted in modules. I will post in modules every unit, and all the information will be there. Now, I am requiring all of your assignments to be turned in via Canvas. You will only turn in 2 assessments to me on paper. Is everyone clear on that? Your quizzes and your tests will be done in class, paper, pen, traditional style. Everything else will be submitted via PDF on Canvas. So I'm going to teach you right now how to do a PDF that includes all of your photos in one. Is everyone clear? All right, so on your phone, open it up and go to Notes. Okay, go to Notes. Once you get to Notes, go to New Notes. Okay, once you get to New Notes, it should be a blank screen. Go to the camera. Once you hit the camera, you should have a drop-down list. Click on Scan Documents. Scan Documents. Do not do Take Photo, do Scan Documents. That'll put all the photos you take into one PDF. Is everyone clear on that? If you do not submit your assignments correctly, I will not accept them. Now, will there be a little bit of grace in the first couple? Yes. However, going forward, if they're not submitted correctly, I will not be scoring them. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take a random photo of your desk. Okay, we're not looking for art here. You're just taking a random photo, and you're just going to see if it's clear. If it's clear, then hit Keep Scan. Once you hit Keep Scan, you're going to take a second photo of a random part of your desk. Doesn't matter. Now, you need to make sure the photos are clear. If the photos are not clear and I can't grade them, what are you going to get for a grade? 0. That makes logical sense. Is everyone clear on that? If I can't read it, you can't get points for it. So once you have 2 clear photos, you're going to click Keep Scan. Okay, so if you look on the bottom of your screen, you're going to see Save. Save to. Click on that. Once you have Save to, you're going to be in this screen, and then you're going to hit the 3 dots. Then at that point, you can then send it to Canvas. If you have the Canvas app, you can just go in and click on my assignment, and it'll send it easily to me. And for the quiz or going forward, any assessment, okay? You are required to send all of your images that you'll be turning in. So you're going to do pictures of your notes, pictures of your map, pictures of your primary. You are required to submit them to Canvas in one PDF at a time. Is everyone clear on that? Yes, sir.
When I hit 3 lines and then click like the share button, Canvas doesn't pop up.
All you have to do is modify that, and we can work on that, Gavin. We'll work on it, and we'll get it, but this is about, you should be familiar with doing this from last year, right?
We just took pictures of our work and then sent it to Canvas.
Yeah, no. We're not doing 6 different things. No. We'll get them all together, but this is roughly how.
You just send all of them on one note?
Yep.
Okay.
All of them on one note and attach it that way. Okay? Now, why am I teaching you this? Because in order to complete your quiz that's on Canvas right now that you can easily do tonight, okay, you have to take a photo of you and a parent or guardian, okay, doing a thumbs up. Okay, why? It serves 2 purposes. First purpose, it tells me that your parents at least know that you have a scope and sequence and a syllabus. I want your parents to see the syllabus so they're kind of aware that things are happening, yes? Second is, I just want to make sure that you can submit a PDF on Canvas. Do we understand what the real purpose here is? To make sure you're capable of using Canvas and submitting PDFs, yes? Now, this photo is not going to be used for anything except for me to be like, oh, they sent a photo. Perfect, check. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not trying to creep on you and your parents here. Send a photo so I can make sure you can send a PDF. That's how you do the quiz, okay? Now, inside the quiz, it's total of 6 questions. One of them is, have you read the syllabus? Yes or no? Very tricky, high-level questions here, okay? The trickiest one is uploading the photo. So don't start the quiz until you can take a photo with your parents' thumbs up. Yes? Is everyone clear? Super easy. It's not supposed to be tricky. It's going to be the easiest 12 points of the year. Also, it's not in here yet, but today I'll be uploading an extra tab in here that says daily instructional videos, which is where this video will be placed every single day, including all the lectures for the week. Is everyone clear?
Yeah.
So it'll be posted there for you. It is not there currently, but it will be there by the end of the day. Questions, concerns, or comments? Everyone's okay on Canvas? Perfect. Put your phones away. You don't need them anymore. Thank you kindly. Right, Noah? Thank you. Okay. So, transitioning to the next. So, Canvas, you can do the quiz tonight if you want to, or you can do it in 4 days. I don't care, but it needs to be done by the 20th, and I'll continue to remind you. Is everyone good on that? Perfect. So, what I would like you to do next is, you don't want AP World. No one wants AP World. What we are going to do next is you're going to pull out your Fall of Rome notes, please. So, these are your Fall of Rome notes. You also have a map that we'll be working on Friday. I'm a big proponent of giving you your assignments ahead of time so you know exactly what's coming. And, of course, your primary source. Now, these assignments and your focus and everything else you picked up, this needs to go into a 1-inch binder. If you look on my board over here, these are the things I'm asking you to have. You need to have a binder to put all of my paperwork in. You will have a bunch throughout the whole course of the year. We will be using this material later to study for the midterm, so please make sure you have them and with you every single day. There will never be a day off in world history. We'll have low-key days. Does that sound good? But we'll still always be accomplishing something. You need to have it with you. A 1-inch binder works because once we take the midterm, we're going to throw all our notes away, right? Because we don't need them anymore. Because we already passed the midterm when we're done. We can use the same binder for second semester. I also highly suggest everyone gets color pencils or crayons. We live in a time of COVID. The less we interact and share, the healthier we'll all be, yes? With that being said, everyone, if you can bring your own color pencils and crayons, that's ideal. However, I will always have color pencils and crayons for you to use. Is everyone clear on that? You don't have to have your own, but if you'd like to have your own so you're not sharing with other people, that is perfectly fine. So, the only thing you absolutely need in this class is a 1-inch binder. Everyone good? Perfect. Okay, so, yes ma'am?
Is there a number spot? Is that our period number?
No, I'm going to assign you a number, and it'll just help with collection and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get there today. I appreciate you reading and looking now. Thank you, Miss Miller. Okay, so what I would like you to do is you're going to take out your vocab, the vocab sheet. Now, every single unit, there is going to be vocab, 17 words for every single unit. Because unit is vocab is the backbone of every single unit. If you know your vocab, you will do incredibly well on the midterm. Of course, that's the goal, is to pass our midterm and our finals so we can get our graduation requirement. So we are going to drill vocab. Vocab is a huge part of this class. It's also a huge part of my AP class too. So it's not, oh, my honors is vocab and my AP doesn't. No, they have, AP has a vocab quiz tomorrow. They're defining words tonight for homework. Okay, so it's a huge part of both classes because it's important. If you know your vocab, you'll pass the course. All right. Before we start vocab, I want to do a little introduction to see what you know about Rome. Our first unit is the fall of the Roman Empire. Okay? We're going to burn Rome probably on Friday, which is pretty exciting. So, what do we know about Rome? Do we know anything? What do you got? Luke.
Just like a giant empire, and then it fell with like Constantinople and whatnot.
Yeah, so this is the Roman Empire at its peak. This is as big as it gets, okay? So this is how far it expands. Does anyone know what is the official language of the Romans? What is the official language? What do you got? Do you think you know, Brianna? There's a course you can take here. It's a dead language. Latin. Thank you, Gavin. You're not Brianna, but you are Gavin. Yes, it's Latin, okay? Latin is at the core of the English language, which is why you take it, right? Hello? Okay? Now, Latin is also the core of all of your Romance languages. What is a Romance language?
It's like a lot of
Hold on. Okay, it does have a lot of vowels. Is that you, Maddie? Was that you answering that?
No.
Who? Oh, Melody, I'm sorry. I thought it was coming from here. With the math, it's hard to see, but I appreciate them nonetheless. All right, Melody. It does have a lot of vowels, but at the core in all Romance languages is what? Latin. Latin is at the core of all of your Romance language. Who can tell me what's a Romance language? French. Spanish. No, you better pick your head up. I am doing this for my own entertainment. Okay? So, at the core of Romance languages is Latin. France, which used to be called Gaul. Spanish is a Romance language. Italian is a Romance language. English is a Romance language. So why are all of these Romance languages? Because they all get their core, their language from Latin. Yes. The reason why we all have similar languages is because they're all conquered by Rome. So has Rome had a huge influence?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. All right. So, does anyone know what the major civilization that predates the Romans are? The Romans stole their art and stole their gods, their religion. Does anyone know what major civilization predated? Do you have an idea, Parker? They were...
Oh.
What do you got?
Greek.
Huh?
Greek?
Yeah, the Greeks. So the Greeks are here. The Greeks are going to have like Zeus and, what is the very famous book you had to read your freshman year based on all the Greek gods? Come on, guys. Come on. I know it's the first day back. Come on. I see you, but I'm going to force someone to talk to me, Manny. I'm sorry, dude. I'm going to force someone. The Odyssey or the Iliad is another book as well. Those are from the Greeks. The Romans are going to steal them. So what the Greeks called Zeus, the Romans call Jupiter. Yes, all of our planets are named after the Roman gods. Okay, our calendar. Okay, what month are we in?
August.
Which is named after Augustus. Okay, so does Rome have a huge influence on us today? Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Rome has had the largest influence on Western civilization. Of course. And this is why. Alright, so this is what Rome looks like today. This is the heart of Rome. Okay. Anyone been there? No? Okay. Alright. So, inside the city of Rome is a foreign country. What country is located inside the city of Rome that's located in the country of Italy? It is where the Catholic Church calls home. No. Vatican. Yes. Garrett, the Vatican. And who lives in the Vatican? You know Vatican, but you don't know the dude who lives there in the white hat?
I don't know Vatican.
Oh, I thought you said Vatican.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. Who said Vatican? All right. Didn't you say Vatican too? Oh. All right. The Vatican is located in Vatican City, which is a small part of Rome. Vatican City is only like 5 square miles. It's the smallest country in the world, and it is controlled by the Catholic Church. Anyone Catholic? Am I the only one? Okay, we got a Catholic. Okay. So, the Catholic Church is home there, okay? Because who is the most, here's another connection, who is the most famous person the Romans killed?
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar, I would say, is number 2, Garrett. Julius Caesar is a good answer, but he's number 2. This man has had the most books written about him in human history.
Augustus Caesar.
No, Augustus Caesar is pretty good, but no. Most of you would call him your Lord and Savior. Jesus. Yes, Jesus is killed by the Romans. Christianity started in Rome. Okay, has Christianity had a huge impact on our world? Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking at Christians are located all around the whole world. Okay, we have colonization, we have missionary work, we have all of these things, and it all starts in Rome. So the Romans killed Jesus, the whole crucifixion and all that stuff. That was the Romans. They killed Jesus because Jesus was telling people not to go to the religious ceremonies, which the Romans used as a way to kind of incentivize people to participate in Roman culture, okay, to kind of blend people together. Okay, Jesus said, you can't go to that because there's only one true God, and you can't worship multiple gods and be true to one God, so you can't go to that. So the Romans like, stop causing trouble, and Jesus is like, no, I'm gonna, tell people not to go. And they're like, oh, Jesus. So they crucify him. That's a little quick version of it, but there you go. So Jesus is going to be, Christianity is going to start during the Roman Empire, of course. Today, the capital of the Catholic Church is going to be held in Rome still to this day. Even if you're not Catholic, you've got to see the Vatican. It is insane. It is one of the most expensive buildings in the world, and it has the most priceless art, we think, in the world. Why? We don't know, because the Louvre would be number one. We know how much art's in there. We don't know what the Catholics have hidden underneath. Yeah, there's chambers they don't let anyone into. So we don't know what type of art and books and history they have underneath the Vatican. It's a complete mystery. We have no idea. So we know they have tons and tons of priceless art. We don't know how much because the Catholics won't let us in. And I say that because I'm a Catholic. My mom's a Catholic school teacher. That's how Catholic I am. Here's another picture of Rome. As you can see. Does anyone know what city in Italy this is? Noah. I've already talked to you twice. If you think I have patience for a third time, you're wrong. Put your phone away. Just put it in your pocket. Welcome back to school, Noah. It's a real pleasure. Anyone know what city this is? Kanye and Kim Kardashian got married there. It's one of the most romantic places in the whole world. Starts with an F.
France.
That's a country, and we're in Italy at this point. Florence, yes. Florence is known for its orange architecture of the buildings. Why does it have orange buildings? Is because the soil around Florence is orange or terracotta based, which is what a lot of their art is, all orange. So at sunset, when the sun is setting, which gives an orange hue, it's like bursts of orange. It's very pretty, and that's what it looks like. Does anyone know what this is? It is a fountain. Good job, guys. But we have fountains in the front of the school too. They don't quite look like this one. We have one to the side of the school. Yeah. Technically, your little fish pond has a fountain in it. It's called the Trevi Fountain. All right, tomorrow we start vocab. See you guys. No, we're not going to have a problem tomorrow, right? Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow in homeroom.